Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. This is your tutorial for how to operate Google Classroom, how to submit things on Google Classroom for the mobile version. So like I said before in my other tutorial, and I'll say it again, if you have the ability to use Google Classroom on a desktop or a computer or a laptop, that is much easier to operate. It's much more intuitive and it's a little easier for you to be able to submit things. But if you have no access to a laptop and you only have your phone or your iPad to use, then obviously that is the only way that you're going to be able to use it. So I'm going to go through a few things on how to operate on your Google Classroom app, including how to submit assignments, how to answer prompts, where to answer the prompts, and how to generally operate. So the first thing that we're going to do is obviously you're going to go into your Google Classroom app. You're going to open up to Google Classroom, and you will probably have a bunch of different classes, but for this tutorial, I just have a test class. So I click on my class. So this is called your home screen. Any announcements that I put for the class are going to be put on the stream. You can also type in questions. So, if you have a question, questions go here. I will be online and you can post them right here. So it'll go on the stream like this. Most of you already know how to operate the stream, as we've seen from our funny pictures and our funny comments. But we're going to go through two major things that you need to know for this Google Classroom. The first is how to submit assignments. So if you go in here, we have 1, 2, 3 little bullets on our screen right now. So if you go to the last one, assignment, you would have your assignment here. You can also go all the way to the bottom to hit classwork, and this will tell you all of the different classworks that are posted on our Google Classroom. I will always let you know when I post different things via schedule a message, but always get in the habit of starting to check your Google Classroom during the time scheduled. That will depend on the class period. If you need help trying to figure out the schedule, I can help you out there. But for right now, let's jump into trying to submit. So we have a worksheet here. So once you click on, again, I'm going to do that again. Once you click on an assignment here, you get to this screen. What you need to do is you need to go all the way to the bottom and you need to swipe up. Again, you get here to this screen, you need to swipe up to access the assignment. You are not adding any attachments. You are not putting in any private comments. What you are doing is you are clicking on this link right up here. There should be, it's around this area up on top. I'm wiggling the screen a little bit so your eyes can catch it, but it's always going to be some sort of document right here. So you would click the doc, and this is where it gets a little tricky. So we're waiting for this doc to load. So obviously, I have this worksheet, I have this assignment here. If I start tapping, it's not allowing me to do anything. It's not allowing me to type in anything, and this is where students tend to get stuck. What you do now, you go all the way to the top right-hand corner, and again, I'm going to wiggle the screen a little bit. You should have 3 icons. One looks like a magnifying glass, another looks like a pencil, and the other one has a box with an arrow. You want to click the box with the arrow, and it'll take you to a Google Doc. Now, you are still not done. Since we are on a mobile, you have to scroll down to the bottom the bottom right corner, to the little pencil on the bottom right-hand corner and click it. Now, if you notice, you are now able to type directly into the worksheet. So here, this assignment says for me to pick a song. So if I'm picking, I don't know, no scrubs. You know, I would do my little space bar, no scrubs. And see, I can type directly in and, you know, type my answer here. And you would just go through and you would just complete the worksheet. Now, let's say I'm done. I completed the entire worksheet. I'm ready to go. I go all the way to the top right corner, top left corner, excuse me. There's a little check mark. I hit the check. Then I go back to classroom and I turn in. And that is how you submit your assignments. You must submit them this way if you are on mobile. Now you can unsubmit them, but for the most part, that is the process. If there is an issue, I will let you know that I did not receive something. So that is how you submit assignments. Now, one more thing on how to, we're going to go back, all the way back to, see, now that you've submitted it, it's going to be in gray. It was in blue first, now it's in gray. That means you've submitted it, you've done it, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Responses now. These will be utilized in our daily check-ins. So this is how you have to check in with me every day. There's going to be some sort of response. So in order to do my response, I click my assignment. Now, I need you to pay very close attention. Read it very carefully. It says test response. Add class comment. You do not need to add a class comment. That is not where you put your answer. Answer the question, what is your favorite color? Your answer. Type your answer right here. Do not type it here because it'll take you to comments. Do not type it in a private comment. Type your answer right here where it says type your answer. What is your favorite color? I'm going to type purple because that is my favorite color. And I'm simply going to turn it in. It asks me if I want to submit my answer. I won't be able to make any changes. I submit. Simple, simple, simple. Please, a lot of you have been typing in private comments over here or class comments over here. Do not do that. It tells you directly, type your answer here. Please read very carefully. This goes for any and all responses, not just for this class, but for Google Classroom in general. Okay, so we're gonna go back. We see all of our assignments. If we go, again, we go to classwork, all of our assignments are done. There's really not much else for me to share with you. Again, if you have a question, please type your question in the stream. During our assigned class period, I will be available to answer your questions. You could also email me. How to do that over here. You can go to people, Miss Jimenez. There is a way for you to email. But again, I really want you to just utilize this stream. I will be on it. I will be watching it. Or if you know that Scheduler and Pupil Path are better answers or better ways for you to contact me, please do those too. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any additional questions, you know where to put them. Have a great day and stay safe.